Chelsea is poised to undertake another series of transactions in the forthcoming summer transfer window, potentially leading to the departure of some high-profile names. Undoubtedly, among all the teams in the Premier League in recent years, Chelsea has stood out as the dominant force in the transfer market. Whether this dominance has truly benefited them is debatable. Nevertheless, the continuous influx and outflow of players through the revolving door at Stamford Bridge seems poised to continue unabated. Chelsea has been at the forefront of some of the most significant transfers in global football over the past year, notably securing two midfielders, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, in deals exceeding £105 million each. In addition to those, significant transfers like the £62 million acquisition of Mykhailo Mudryk, a £75 million deal for defender Wesley Fofana, and a £52 million agreement for Christopher Nkunku over recent seasons have showcased Chelsea's increasing financial might, even amidst an ownership transition that has ushered US billionaire Todd Boehly into the forefront of the club's boardroom. However, the inconsistent performance under manager Mauricio Pochettino has reignited calls for a reshuffle of the squad, reminiscent of the Argentine's overhaul upon his arrival in June last year. Here are the 6 players that could leave Stamford Bridge at the end of this season.
Before starting this video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you can stay up to date with the latest news.
Number 1. Marc Cucurella. Upon his arrival at Stamford Bridge in a significant transfer from Brighton, fans had high expectations for the Seagulls' 2021-22 Player of the Season. However, since joining the Blues in 2022, he has faced challenges integrating into the squad, often receiving irregular playing time while contending with Ben Chilwell for a spot. His recent injury has resulted in any slight resurgence in form at right back under Pochettino this season likely fading from memory for many, rendering him a potential transfer target for clubs across Europe. Number 2. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has been the linchpin of Chelsea's defence for several seasons now, with his tenure feeling like he's inked a series of 10 one-year extensions with the Blues. Since playing a pivotal role in the club's Champions League triumph just a few years ago, he has undeniably brought stability to a constantly evolving backline. However, it's improbable that he will agree to yet another one-year extension with the club, given that he turned 39 last September. Whether he chooses to retire as a Chelsea player or departs on a free transfer when his contract expires, he will undoubtedly leave as a beloved figure among the fans. Number 3. Conor Gallagher. Arguably the standout performer for Chelsea this season, interim captain Conor Gallagher has not yet committed to a new contract with his childhood club, despite evident efforts to secure his signature. The talented midfielder has openly discussed his contract situation in post-match interviews, reaffirming his wish to remain at Stamford Bridge. Pochettino has even acknowledged Gallagher's significant contributions this season. Despite Gallagher's expressed desire to stay, the 23-year-old has been frequently linked with a move to London rivals Tottenham in recent transfer windows. If Chelsea does not move swiftly to extend his contract, it's likely that interest in him will only intensify come the summer transfer window. Number 4. Raheem Sterling. Another player who has struggled to make a significant impact at Stamford Bridge in recent years. Sterling has found himself somewhat overshadowed by the emergence of Cole Palmer from Manchester City. The young talent has quickly surpassed the England veteran's goal tally from last season, which was Chelsea's best individual record during that campaign, and appears poised to widen that margin further. As one of the senior figures in the dressing room with a wealth of experience, Sterling's inconsistency has hindered any chance of building momentum in a Chelsea jersey over the past few months. Chelsea supporters will undoubtedly be eager to witness Sterling replicate the form he displayed at Manchester City, rather than the inconsistent performances he has delivered recently, if he hopes to avoid facing constant scrutiny regarding his place in the team. Number 5. Kepa Arrizabalaga. It's noteworthy that Kepa's most memorable moments in a Chelsea jersey include his crucial penalty miss in the EFL Cup final against Liverpool, 3 years after his refusal to be substituted for Willy Caballero during another shootout loss against Jurgen Klopp's side. Now, Kepa is firm in his stance that he does not wish to return to Stamford Bridge. Moreover, with the signings of Robert Sanchez, Jord Petrovic, and Gaga Slonina during the summer, it appears increasingly unlikely that Chelsea will retain his services for much longer. Even a loan move to Real Madrid has not panned out as expected, as the Spanish international has found himself relegated to the role of backup goalkeeper under Carlo Ancelotti since December. Number 6. Hakim Ziyech. Arriving at Chelsea with a lot of promise, it never really worked out for Hakim Ziyech. The Moroccan winger joined from Ajax with a stellar record of goals and assists but never provided that for the Blues, and he continually fell out of favour and, in turn, further down the pecking order. A loan move to Galatasaray has been refreshing for the star, and a permanent exit from Stamford Bridge may provide both sides with an amicable end to his stint with the club over the summer.